Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Dockliff here, and in this video, I'm gonna be discussing Battlefield 3 and what I'm gonna expect for it and stuff like that. Kind of like a preview for it. I want to put up as much hype as I possibly can in this game because looking at the cover from Game Informer, which is the picture I've decided to include inside this commentary. I don't know how long this is gonna last, but this is a picture that I've decided to put in, and I know that you sometimes looks can be deceiving, and you can't judge a book by its cover, but that does look pretty awesome. And I have bought Battlefield Bad Company 2, and I'm probably going to be putting gameplay up of it soon enough, anyways. After this video's up, I don't know how long that'll take, but I'm wanting to get back into the swing of Battlefield because the thing is with Call of Duty, I know that Call of Duty is like the king of first-person shooters right now, but Battlefield I think is right up there with it, competing hand in hand, and I think Battlefield is the only shooter that is truly up there with it. I realized that Medal of Honor was going to possibly be the COD killer, but Battlefield, I still think Battlefield 2 has more people playing it than Medal of Honor does. Uh, I think the simple fact is because it's more team oriented, and I really like that about Battlefield. Uh, Especially how engineers could repair tanks and everyone got together. But there's like one major problem, and is that was everyone wanted to snipe inside that game, no matter what the map was or anything like that. I can't even remember hardly any of the maps. Maybe let's see, Guatemala Canal, I think, is the only one I remember. Something like that. If you could refresh me into the comments, or you can tell me some other time, that'd be gladly appreciated because I'm definitely going to be getting back in that swing of Battlefield. Hopefully, Battlefield 3 will be much improved from Battlefield 2. I don't think that it necessarily needs 60 frames per second, but if you can somehow match the movement of Call of Duty, you got yourself Game of the Year and something beyond. Now, I've heard a lot of rumors like maybe perks, kill streaks, and I understand that some people are like, well, they're stealing that from Call of Duty. That's Call of Duty's bread and butter, kill streaks and perks, and the majority of customization. It was started with Call of Duty, but what some people don't know is, I think this is the way it works, but Infinity Ward actually got spawned out of. I'm pretty sure it might have been EA or something like that. I'm not 100% sure about the information of that, but the original Medal of Honor, that was the first Infinity Ward. Like, Infinity Ward spawned out of Medal of Honor, if that makes sense. Like the old Medal of Honor. So, but now I think DICE especially, it's not that they're bad at what they do. They're actually really good at what they do. I think they've put out more patches than uh, most of any thing really that's out there right now. Like, I remember the M60 instead of Battlefield Bad Company 2. It was overpowered to begin with, but they about a week I don't know how long it exactly took them to fix it, but they were on it. Okay, they were on top of that. It was like, okay, this gun is overpowered. We know that. We got to fix that, and they did. I think what they did was they made it not strong enough. They made it strong up close or something like that, to where it stayed the same up close. Medium distance, it would fall off damage, and long distance, it's not. It's almost worthless. And that's how they patched it. And Call of Duty doesn't necessarily have stuff like that, to where they can actually do that. Now, there is like fall off damage inside of Call of Duty that some of the I don't know how to word this. There's drop off damage inside Call of Duty, but they can't fix it as well as what Battlefield's system is, whatever it is. But DICE, compared to any other, I'm looking for the word, company that pertains to their game, they're on top of it, and I know they're going to do a great job with this game. The question is, though, will this be the Call of Duty killer that will finally take it by storm, and we can finally just move on to a bigger game? And I'm not going to say it's going to be a bigger game, but I really want it to be. Because, especially, dedicated servers is one thing. Like PC used to, yeah, they still have dedicated servers on Call of Duty, but inside a console, the thing is, this is important because for some reason Call of Duty, I don't know if it's something with their servers that doesn't allow it. Like if it has to give up the movement for 60 frames per second, like it's 60 frames per second, but we can't get dedicated servers. If they could have dedicated servers and it removes at 30 frames per second, you're going to tell a difference inside the movement. So I don't know if it's the engine that they're running off of, but if someone can tap into an engine to where you can have 60 frames per second, and you can have the whatchamacallit, well, I don't know what, I forgot what I was completely saying there. The movement and the connection, yeah. If you can figure out how to have dedicated servers and have 60 frames per second, you have my vote for Game of the Year. I think it's as simple as that. Like, there are a few issues in game that, that will be fixed over time. And the thing is, the reason why I think DICE pays more attention to the community than Treyarch or Infinity Ward does, they have a beta. And I know that Activision's over that for Infinity Ward and Treyarch, but I think they should really have a beta. They had a Battlefield Bad Company 2 beta. Some of the glitches were actually removed before the game's release, and a few more after that. But what I remember most about Battlefield was I didn't really get as mad either. For some reason, the stress level decreased, and somehow if you can make that happen, again, that's great. But what you're aiming to do for a first-person shooter, since this is a game, you want to make it fun. So perks and kill streaks, would reward people as well as making it more fun. I can understand that you don't want to steal it from Call of Duty, but that's honestly, that's fun. It's fun to get kill streaks, and especially inside of Black Ops right now, the way things are, if you get a chopper gunner, it's most of the time, maybe at least 75% of the time, it's gone within the first 20 seconds that you grab it. And inside some people's cases, it's gone within the first 5 seconds, which you work 9 kills to get what? Nothing. Exactly. I think that DICE should incorporate kill streaks. That's my personal opinion. If you want to leave a comment and maybe I'll update you about it, stuff like that. So I don't really have anything else to say, but I'm really wanting this game to come out with hype. I want it to be one of the best first-person shooters. Like, it's 2011. We need to get real with it, and hopefully Battlefield 3 will bring this to the table. That's all I have to say. Have a nice day.